Recently, the Zimbabwean Tax Revenue Authority, ZIMRA, has issued a statement saying that content creators, forex traders, and people who just do like online business in general, right, need to file their taxes and start paying taxes because now they're being considered as businesses. And being a Zimbabwean content creator myself, this affects me. But then I have two opposing opinions or thoughts about this because it kind of plays with a theory of mine, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. And one of the first positive points when it comes to this whole new law that has been implemented about me being now being told to pay taxes, right, is that why does my light always switch off? Points about this, and one of the positive opinions about this is that, like, plays to a theory of mine that I've had for a long time that now there's a rise of good African content creators, especially in Zimbabwe. Because for a very long time, Africa, when it comes to the whole content and social media thing, has been kind of been low on the totem bar. The only people that you saw who actually like got successful of content were people who made skits or were comedians. But then now we're seeing that there's been an outbreak or a new burst of creativity amongst content creators. And I can speak for Zimbabweans because I scroll on TikTok and they show me Zimbabwean content creators. Like there's this other Zimbabwean artist online who like makes art videos explaining his life and talking about the Zimbabwean lifestyle and African lifestyle like I do, right? His channel has been popping off and he's been blowing up and he's a Zimbabwean based content creator. Comparing that one example with many, with the fact that the Zimbabwean Tax Revenue Authority was like, oh crap, Zimbabwean content creators are actually making bank. Let's tax these guys. Actually plays and proves to my theory that African content creation is actually coming on a rise. And if you're an African, if you're a person who's in Africa, start posting your videos, bro. Like start posting your life, start posting your opinions, start posting the things that interest you or like what you're good at. If you're a dancer, post dancing videos. If you're a musician, post, musician videos. If you're a commentary guy like myself, right, post videos about talking about life and things that you think are interesting. Like, come on, you need to start posting content if you're a Zimbabwean content creator. And that's one of the most positive things that I could say about this video, that there is a rise of content creators, and the fact that now the government is now getting involved shows that content creation and the whole social media space for Africans is being taken seriously, especially in Zimbabwe. But then moving on to the second negative opinion that I had about this is that, like, yes, sure, you are now taxing content creators. You're now considering content creators as a business. But honestly, what the heck? What are you going to tax? Because let me tell you something. Content creators, I'm gonna be speaking in the Zimbabwean context. Like Zimbabwean content creators, we receive little to no money when it comes to these social media platforms. And I can speak for YouTube because I do not I haven't analyzed Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, but like one but I can speak for YouTube. I remember doing research upon YouTube that per 1,000 views, if you're like just in general, per 1,000 views as a Zimbabwean content creator, you get 0.8 cents per 1,000 views. Meaning that, like, if I get 1,000 views on this video, I get 0.8 cents if I'm monetized. But that being said, me receiving peanuts from these platforms and me getting taxed from my own government, I'm receiving nothing at the end of the day. I'm receiving no benefit, which is actually quite negative and which is very discouraging of many content creators to enter the business because they're like, hey, YouTube is paying me peanuts, my government is taxing me a lot, and what am I gonna get? Nothing. And so the only solution or the way forward I see to this is either one, as a content creator, you either find avenues of making income, different avenues of making income that are not dependent on the platform that you're posting your videos on. Many Zimbabwean content creators that I know, they take sponsorships, they take ads, and they do ads for like various different companies, or they're like sponsored or they're partnered with various different companies in Zimbabwe. I hope to reach that level myself one day. But the other way that I've seen, and the other route that I think is more applicable, that's more sustainable, is maybe having like an external business that is at the back end of your social media platform. Let's say I have 10,000 subscribers and there is maybe a digital project that I could create that could apply to my 10,000 subscribers, thus generating an extra income for me to like have something tangible after I receive taxes. And the other outcome that I thought is that maybe since African content creation is now being taken seriously on the governmental institutional level, why can these other platforms start taking African content creation more seriously as well? Instead of paying me 0.8 cents per 0.8 cents per 1,000 views, why not try giving me $1 per 1,000 views? Like that makes more sense and that's more foreseeable for a long time, and that actually incentivizes content creators to actually try to make good content so we can make good money so that we can pay the government. But then at the end of the day, with all of this being said, right, I still feel like this is very motivating for me as a Zimbabwean content creator. Hold on, let me put this on my face. I'm tired of holding this mic. Ugh. Ugh. Like at the end of the day, this is a very good sign, and this is something that I actually put to hope that, like, wow, African content creation, Zimbabwean content creation has gotten so serious to the point where the government has to be like, hey, we want your money. Give us your money now. Like, pay up, nigga. Like, honestly, that's how it feels. But like, it's honestly exciting. It's honestly nice to see that we're now being taken seriously. That content creation is now actually considered a business, an actual career, an actual job, and that's very interesting. So yeah, those are my thoughts for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you tomorrow, next time. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to be posting daily anymore. I'm going to be posting on Wednesday and Friday, twice a week now, because I'm going back to school, so I'll be very busy. I'm an electrical power engineering student at college, so I'm gonna go insane if I try to post every day. But yeah, goodbye. See you on Friday.